Welcome back, humble crew, to another video, and this is gonna be part 2 on dropping the 1993 Chevy K1500. As you can see here, we already have it on jack stands. We have the tire underneath the vehicle just for safety. We went ahead and we put the lug nuts back on the studs to make sure we don't lose them. And for this process, I've done my research, and you need to go ahead and buy a torsion bar unloader. I bought this one off of Matco. As you can see here, that's the part number for the torsion removal unloader tool, and it looks like this, something like this, and it brings in some instructions, as you can see there, and this long bolt here to pressure off the tension off the torsion bar. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and remove this shock first. We're gonna it has a bolt here and a nut here. Remove that, and the bottom as well, as you can see there. Remove this shock. These are busted, as you can see. This is what was making the noise every single time we drove over something. You see, it's right here. That's not good. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this. And as mentioned in part 1 of part 2, we bought the lowering kit off of Belltech. So the Belltech did bring shorter shocks for the front and for the rear. We already did the rear, so we're gonna focus in the front, and we're just gonna go ahead and remove the shocks and remove the tension off the torsion bar, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So in my vehicle, it takes a 18mm nut. So what I did, I used the 18mm wrench. I grabbed it on one side, and the other side I grabbed the socket to take it off. When you go ahead and take it off, make sure you don't lose this washer. It's there for a reason, and remember that you are going to be reusing this bolt once again to put in your lowering shock, just in case this gets to break, because 1, the car is old, and 2, I don't know what situations you might put the vehicle or what it's been put through. These bolts might snap off due to corrosion and heat. So just in case it breaks off, you take it to a hardware store and tell them it's on the vehicle. They know what they're gonna do. They're gonna go ahead and give you a bolt for that. But we already have it loose, 18 on top and 18 on bottom, and then you go ahead and remove the shock. Just finished removing both bolts and nuts from top and bottom. Went ahead and removed the shocks, and just like I said, these freaking shocks were blown. Like, it was literally, the bolt was riding on this, no bushing intact, no nothing. Thank God we're finally getting to this truck. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and use the torsion tool to remove the torsion, the load off the torsion bar. And as you can see here, we already finished setting up the tool. It's pretty basic. It has like a nipple on the top, and it has, on this rail here, it has a hole where that nipple slides into, just like this. Doing this one-handed, and yes, it is raining on me because I'm outside. So see, it falls into a groove, and then this little portion here goes on that portion of the torsion key. You tighten this up, it releases the tension on the key. You go ahead and you loosen up the bolt, the nut, and the safety pin of the torsion bar comes out. You slide it out, and then you go ahead and you air hammer the torsion bar that way to remove it out the way, and you slide in your new torsion keys. So after you remove the tool and you've taken out your safety pin, well, safety pin, your lock, whatever you want to call it, you go ahead and you get your air hammer. I bought this off of Harbor Freight, 50 bucks for the gun, and another 50 bucks for a set of air hammer chisels, as you can see here. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and place the hammer right there and hammer it out and that's what's gonna push the torsion bar forward. That way we can take off this key and install our lowering key. And just like that, we went ahead and we tightened up the safety lock. We put it back in, we tightened it up all the way, and we have the new torsion key in with the torsion bar in it. And now the only thing what's left to do is putting on the new shock, the lowering shock that we actually have right here. As you can see, we're still using the Belltech, and pretty much that's the new shock, and I'll show you that right now, the way it's gonna look. And just like that, guys, you go ahead and you put in your shocks with your reusable bolts if they didn't break on you. If not, unfortunately, you're gonna have to go to a hardware store and buy some. But that was it for today's video, guys. You just go ahead and you do that to the other side, and it's just simple as that. C-notch in the back, lowering keys, torsion keys, and lowering shocks in the front, and that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for another video. We're gonna be starting on doing the Lexan on the Integra, and just leave a like, comment, support, follow us on Instagram, humble_crew with the E's being 3s, and thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it.